This is really cool. This is 24/7 performance where they're working on Adam's car right now. Adam's car had a lot of issues, and what's interesting to me is this scene right here. When I first pulled up and I took a picture with my cell phone, it totally 100% reminded me of Nakai's shop, RWB, in Japan. Like, it kind of had that same vibe, and maybe part of it is because it reminds me of this iconic shot that I got of Nakai's place all the way back in 2012. BMWs, as far as the eye can see, there's a bunch here. That's Daryl's pit and paddock car, M2. We got Colette soul searching, going on a spirit journey. Bye. Are you gonna go see cows? All right. Bunch of other cars here. Let's see. GR86, G80. So many different cars. Oh, there's some interesting cars here. What do you think? Oh, geez. That must have had a bad day at the ring, dude. That is a rough time. This is cool. Look at this. This looks like a car that's been driven at the ring plenty of times. All right, here it is. Adam's car. The big reveal.
Hey, do you think if I gave Carl an extra $100, he would remove the AC line and not tell Adam so he can suffer like the rest of us?
Why just give him $100? Just pull it yourself, dude.
Oh, God, you're such a genius. I need some dikes. I'll just cut a hole in it. Yeah. He'll never know.
Wait. Yeah. But how do you know this has AC to begin with at all? It's a BMW.
I think, knowing Carl, everything's brand new in this car, and it's not fair. I have a turd, you have a polished turd, and then he gets a brand new rattle canned car.
I mean, it's still, out of all three cars, you have the nicest car.
I actually do have the nicest. I know.
Yeah.
The car is so smooth at any speed.
I hate you so much.
It's so smooth.
I hate you.
Yeah. But I have a total of 83 horsepower, so as soon as you guys take off, and if I even just let off the gas at all, I'm a mile and a half behind you before I can catch back up.
I don't want to scare you, but one of the pulls that we did, 140 pulls,
yeah,
I let off and the car shut off.
Yours did?
Yes.
Oh.
I'm not kidding.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
That's
like the oil light came on. I was like, oh, no.
Yeah.
But then I realized it was at 0 RPM. And then I just clutched out.
And then let it kickstart itself?
Yeah, and kickstart itself.
You obviously put it in first gear at 140 miles an hour, right? Yeah. I'm sure the car would have handled it just fine.
Oh my God. I'm so glad I was driving when that happened, dude. I'm so glad.
Well, we buried the needle in ours today. Kuhn had the cojones to handle it. It was a 130.5.
That's fast, dude.
It was way faster than I thought. There was no RPM left, though.
I mean, we hit like 143, and we were like, this is going to fall apart, dude.
Mine, you couldn't even tell. It was insane.
The only thing that was keeping me going were honestly the AO52s, because I've driven on those so much.
Yeah.
They have so much grip, and also in the rain they have quite a bit of grip. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna
keep going.
Did
you do it in the rain?
No, well, we were going still like 120 in the rain.
Okay, yeah, I knew that.
Yeah.
I didn't know if you did the full send at 140.
No,
in the rain. Okay.
143 full send. Yeah, was in the dry. Yeah.
Okay.
And it wasn't downhill or anything. It has a lot left too. We just ran out of road.
Yeah. Honestly, like, I know we dog on your car quite a bit, but that's pretty impressive for a 30-year-old car.
Yeah.
You know, that's nothing. And we haven't even really, like, gotten into it. Yeah, I mean, Evolve absolutely saved the car and did a total king job on that thing in 6 days. But there's a lot of work left that we got lemoned on. So I'm excited to see what it'll do once we're done with it.
First impressions on your car.
That's about what I expected. A little bit more spray paint than I thought. A little bit more parts that needed some changing. So in this bin, Carl was showing me, there's a bunch of these parts that were on the car that were either about to disintegrate or are actually not even from the right car. So they're like junkyard markings from different chassis. Like this was from the 325. It's kind of like someone cheaply fixed it to try to sell it for a quick buck instead of fixing it properly, and that's probably why it sat not being driven for allegedly many years.
These kind of cars, while they're special to us. They may just be like everyday cars for a lot of the Europeans here because they're more common. And I'm sure, like in terms of price point, they dipped pretty low.
Yep.
If we had this in the US, like these would be so expensive. Like for example, the E36 lightweight, it's crazy how much those things are.
What do you think? E36 M3s got real cheap for a while, and then like you could probably get them for like $5 or $6 grand, and now they're starting to come back up. And I'm sure it was similar over here with them. But I'm really thankful. The car, I don't know if you introed where we are. We're at 24/7 Performance, and I was very nervous of taking a car that we just purchased on the ring because I have no self-control, and I wanted to know that the car was going to be safe. And they have gone to way greater lengths than I would have with this thing. And I'm talking like control arms, sway bar end links, bushings everywhere, brakes, lines, the whole rear subframe came out, got welded, reinforced, all new bushings there too. Like, oh, new clutch too. I didn't even mention that.
Oh man.
So it's got a lot in it.
Yeah, new motor mounts.
Oh yeah, the motor mounts, look at this.
Yeah.
The motor mounts were literally broken in half. This is my motor mount.
I mean, I would expect nothing less from BMW, if I'm honest.
Hey.
So.
She's a hater. Her BMW experience also involves swapping a motor instantly.
Right. I like the color though.
Yeah. The cool thing is, so the car that I'm competing with in Driftmaster started off the same color.
I really like this color. I think it's so cool that we get to drive these here. That's really the thing. And you know, you want to get any attention in Poland, you drive one of these, dude.
Or you don't, because everyone has them.
Well, no. Well, the thing is, I couldn't believe it. Like when I was driving around town, everybody was yelling at me, telling me to rev it. Yeah, it was crazy. I couldn't believe it. They just love that car for some reason.
I think it might be because it's you. I think it might be the stickers on the car and people knowing you. I think it might be.
It would have been fun if both you and I were together in these cars, though.
Well, we will be.
Yeah.
Maybe tonight.
All right, Adam, I'm very jealous of your interior right now.
It's cool. Is it supposed to be gray or is it supposed to be black?
Who knows? It's suede, but it is so clean. Like, everything's tight. There's no house screws, wood screws. The rear seats look really nice. It smells good.
I really like the M Cross interior. I haven't ever seen it in the States.
Yeah, this is really nice. We all only get leather, I feel like.
I think we got M Rain maybe, but it was pretty rare.
I do have to say your interior is really nice.
Yeah,
So then,
you got the last one.
this must be a common thing then, because mine is just as rusty.
At EAG, you could paint that?
Yeah, we'll rattle can it for you.
Okay, that's what I was hoping for.
Yeah.
You got to match the rest of the car.
So,
Yeah, I don't want it to stand out.
hear me out. The fact that this whole John looks as shiny as it does, this is the very expensive and hard to service area of the S50B32.
The Vanos.
Yes.
Yes.
So, maybe it's been serviced once in its lifetime. Maybe.
At least once.
The odds are better than his because his is totally oxidized. I think they did a Vanos service at Evolve. We'll have to validate that, but
Okay.
I'm pretty sure they did it.
That's like the thing with these engines.
Okay, the Vanos. Come on, baby. So, of course, because we chose to build 3 different E36s, this is the first leg that we're actually driving with Adam in his E36 because his car didn't become a running car until just about 15 minutes before they closed the Nürburgring yesterday. Unfortunately, he was only able to get 1 lap, but luckily for us, just on the way to the airport through these B roads, we're able to drive with Adam and Drew, all 3 E36s, running okay, not the best, but these roads are great. It's just been so much fun to drive these on the track and also on the street with Adam and Drew. After we drop Adam off, we're gonna go ahead and head to Fichtenberg to visit KW. Klaus, the owner of KW, is there, and we'll catch up with him and see what they're up to. Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching this series in Europe. I just wanted to give a big shout out to our friends from Pennzoil for supporting us on this trip. They have this campaign right now called Long May We Drive, and that's exactly what we did. Also, big shout out to Yokohama Tire for supporting us as well. That's what I'm running on the E36 AO52s. They're super sticky, and running those ensured that we can sustain Autobahn speeds the entire time.
Hi, welcome. It's nice to see you again, Larry.
Christian, it's so good to see you.
Yeah.
So I haven't been back here since 2018, and we're standing in one of the new buildings. You guys have been expanding at an impressive rate.
Yeah.
It's kind of insane how much KW has grown, to the point where I pulled up and I didn't even recognize anything.
Yeah, it's crazy. Long time. The last time you were in the old building where we have this fun toy from our racing adventures with the Honda.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm looking
And now
forward to
we have for all our visitors behind the lights how KW grows. 1992, the Klaus Wohlfahrt in his hometown Murhat founded KW Tuning. And this was only in the ground level.
Wow, look at that! Look at that.
A really small house. 1996, they started the production of coilover kits, because in 1995 this company was the first company who invented coilovers with TÜV paper. So we make road legal adjustable coilovers, and then they starting here with friends building the shocks and the kits. And 1989, this was the old building, you remember?
Yeah, yeah.
And then you see on this, when you're going down the floor, how we grow and grow and grow and invest.
Every year you.
Every year we invest. So 2003 we built this hall 3. Now we are somewhere here.
Yeah.
It's crazy. And so here later we can go to the 7-post rig.
Yeah. Looking forward to that.
Yeah.
So I'm just excited to be here because last time we came here, I didn't have my own car. We were borrowing a couple cars. So this trip, of course, as you know, Christian, is kind of surrounding our E36 project. You know, so that was the first thing that we did, was put suspension on the vehicle. And then now we had a chance to drive the ring.
Yeah.
And do all this fun stuff.
Well,
so
the Nürburgring is always great. So now first we need to take a look.
See?
Yeah. Fotografieren.
So simple. Not really a livery, just a couple KW logos. I love this Audi TT race car. But this is interesting here. They have a R34 here for some reason. And this one is in really, really good condition. Interesting. So I do have a set of KW dampers already on my R34, as you guys probably know. But yeah, it's just cool to see one here in Germany in this condition.
And here is playing with your suspension.
Okay, so this is
the XTA Plus 3, and this is a 3-way adjustable kit.
This is what
guys?
Your E36 now is.
Thank you.
this is what's in my E36, but completely disassembled.
Yes.
Yeah, it's completely.
Got it.
It's nice.
So then this started off just as
a tube, a raw tube
on the other side.
On the other side, yes.
And then that's why there's a bridge.
Yes.
So all of the materials come over the bridge.
Yeah, it's all in this version.
Here.
Yes, we can take a look. It's crazy. So when you start,
Yeah, they go to galvanize production, and then it's coming back.
And then so this is like a tray that has all the little pieces for it.
So when you order your kit, the people start building the kit. So we have nothing big in the warehouse. This makes us so special, because we don't know if we sell on Monday for E36 M3 a 3-way adjustable coilover kit.
Right.
Only enthusiasts.
So you don't keep anything in stock, or maybe some high volume things?
Little high volume things, but everything is built here.
Built to order.
Built to order. This makes us a big advantage. So you don't get a 10-year-old or 5-year-old coilover kit somewhere from a shelf with dust. So you get handcrafted from some crazy Germans. Yeah, it is
You
crazy.
said it. You said it.
Yeah. Here we have something special from a very special car, because last weekend we got a 24-hour race in Spa in Belgium, and we also have Aston Martin as our customers, and this is from the GT3 race car from Aston Martin.
Oh, this ran at...
In a car, yes, but we built for this kind of car, yes.
Right, at the Spa 24 hours.
Yeah, it's a 5-way adjustable kit. and it's not heavy.
I wouldn't even know what to do with these knobs. I would just turn them until
You feel something?
I mess it up.
No, you can't mess it up. It's great. So we do this kind of stuff for more and more car manufacturer. And everything what we develop for motorsports is later tickled down, even in this kind of suspension, like a 3-way or 4-way club spot kit from KW, and later it's also going into ST.
Dude,
Now we already closed the factory because it's a little bit late because of the traffic jam, but now we are here.
Wait, okay, so then...
All the packages coming here and then going to the UPS.
Yeah.
And every day, if 3 o'clock, the kids going to the customers everywhere around the world.
Got it.
So if you're sitting in Ohio, you get it's also from here.
So then, and then this belt moves raw materials and shock bodies.
It's other parts. The raw material is outside here.
Oh.
And then here we're building hall number 8. So we're focusing more and more development, office and factory office going there.
Somebody got here before us?
Yeah, we play a little bit.
Who did this?
There's no suspension development. This was for ST YouTube commercial.
Oh, okay. YouTube commercial.
Yeah.
So this is the
house.
Flex. This is the ultimate Flex.
Yeah.
This is Klaus's personal house that he built in the middle of this
His
entire
factory.
compound.
Yeah.
Between all the factory buildings is this beautiful house.
He can walk every day in the office.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So a lot of people don't realize this, but there's just these bare pieces of metal tubes. That's how all of these suspension pieces start, or the dampers start, and then they end up being a full coilover kit at the end of the assembly line. Oh.
This is a car of cars. I grew up 20 kilometers away from his hometown. He was our local hero, Georg Plaza, in the south of Munich.
Gone too soon.
Gone too soon, 11 or 12, no, 13 years ago already.
But this has got to be the craziest E36 of all time. It's got to be. Can we take a look at the engine?
Yeah, we'll...
Oh. It's coming off. Nice.
A long time ago, the Georg Plaza died in a car accident in a racing with his other car, and all the other guys want to buy this car, and the brother of Georg Plaza called Klaus Wohlfahrt what to do with this car, and Georg Plaza was a close friend to Klaus Wohlfahrt, and that's the reason why we bought the car and put it somewhere behind the curtain. And one of the dreams of Georg Plaza was driving with this car at the Goodwood Festival of Speed in UK.
And then this did compete at Goodwood Festival of Speed.
It was really funny because Jörg Weidinger is a friend of Georg Plaza. He drove the car. And the first was the Pikes Peak Volkswagen EV. Second car was Neo Chinese EV. And third fastest car was Georg Plaza's BMW. And this is amazing.
This is so cool. Whoa, look at that gear. That tells you the steering angle.
He also put everything more in the back, so you have, when he's sitting in the car, so you have a better weight ratio. Mm-hmm. This car is crazy.
It's so cool. Is that the last time it ran? Was at Goodwood Festival of
No,
Speed?
Goodwood Festival of Speed. Then we put the car a year later to Glasbach Hill Climb Race in Thüringen. This is in the middle of Germany. And then also in Italy, because Georg Plaza was very, very famous, like a local hero for Italy. That's the reason why Arrivederci.
So we can just film down here on this, is it called a 7-post?
7-post rig. So we basically have 3 different modes that we can run it. So we have the 4-post, 6-post and 7-post. The 4-post mode is which we're using right now, so we're using the 4 main hydraulic actuators. Then we have the 6-post. 6-post is the same. We always use the 4 big ones. Then we have the 2 black boxes, which we call aero boxes.
So what do the other posts do? Because I know the 4 go up and down.
Okay, I would say let's go back to the basics. So what we do is we use them for development purposes. So damper development, be it for road cars or race cars. Big advantage of this system is new car coming out, we develop new dampers, so we put them in. we put them on the rig, and then we immediately see, are they good? Do we need to change the springs? Do front and rear springs match, and all that kind of stuff? And then if it doesn't match, goes back to the workshop, change whatever has to be changed, comes back, and then it actually works.
Got it.
Back in the day, we used to drive up and down the road and then try to find a setup. Definitely more fun way of doing it, but it's just not as precise because everybody has different feelings in terms of how the car has to behave.
Yeah, this is exactly replicated every time.
Yeah, you get numbers.
Yeah.
So in here, temperature, everything always the same. You get numbers, and based on those numbers, we do the setup changes.
Does this shake the building when it's starting to go?
Yeah, well, the door of the toilet is actually making quite a lot of noise. that is actually the only one that you can hear, but you can feel it. It sits
It's
on
a little
this,
earthquake.
It sits on this slab of concrete, which is around about 70 tons, and it's detached from the building.
Oh.
See downstairs?
Oh yeah, we're on this false floor here.
Yeah, and you can see down here where it's detached.
Oh.
Otherwise, we just have walls full of cracks.
Right.
Yeah, and you can fix some of them with duct tape, but not all of them, so we prefer to do it that way. Yeah.
This is so cool. I like it.
KW's #1 employee.
But actually though, wait, look, wait.
Hey, it's heavy. It's heavy. 75 kilograms.
He's hooked up to that, what is that, crane?
Yeah, it's
That is so
you
cool.
You can even sometimes.
He can dance? Yo! Yeah. Wait, this is like a KW hangman.
So we just.
Oh, so we can dance.
Well, I don't know how to dance with him. But we just.
We start with the machining.
And
This is the big walls. We're doing the top mount stuff.
look at all this raw material. Like, this is what really impresses me. It's just, it doesn't get any more basic than this. One step further is actually smelting it, or like,
Yeah.
like a metal
Or mining
foundry.
it. Mining it, yeah, it would be
yeah.
the next step.
Yeah, that's the next step. I don't think they need to do that. I think this is far enough. In terms of, and people want to question made in Germany.
Yes.
This is definitely made in Germany, this stuff.
Top mounts.
Wow. That is a big top mount.
Yeah.
Oh,
you can cut your fingers really sharp.
oh.
All the stuff is machined here.
Oh, that's pretty light.
It's SLS AMG, the rear axle.
Oh, cool.
And M4 GT4 Racing top mount on the rear axle, or the club sport.
How the hell do you remember this stuff?
Yeah. This is Porsche G-body club sport kit front axle.
Wow.
A big cutting all the way.
Measuring.
Yes,
Hand measuring.
checking, hand measuring, checking. Then we have later, I can show you our QS. So it's checking everything, the machine is running, and with this little machine we're doing the inner valving stuff.
Cool.
Skyline R32.
Oh! Oh! This is
Probably
good.
so, no copy, so, but it's this up.
Right.
Skyline GTR. We have a ST XTA plus
That's
3.
cool. Eventually, that's gonna be in somebody's R32.
Yeah, maybe somebody in LA.
Yeah, maybe. So that basically replaces somebody putting it in manually every time.
Because we don't get any employees anymore.
Right.
Nobody wants to work anymore.
So it's better just to have an arm.
Yeah. It's a big issue. And you see all the guys working here, they're running, they're taking care of all machines here.
Really?
Yeah.
Like just a couple people taking
Yes.
care of every machine.
Yeah.
Oh.
So now the shift is 3 or 4 people now.
And
In
that's
the day
all-
we have 6, 8, 9,
Right.
10. So he's
Well, that's the machine. That's the finished product right there.
not right
Huh?
a little bit, yes. So
Wow. What is a spaceship?
this is our automatic.
Whoa. Whoa. Wait, so this is new then?
Yes, it's already.
This is how it assembles all the kits?
No, it's looking for the parts. So per hour we can fill in and fill out 630 boxes per hour. And so when somebody of our dealers or you going in our KW online shop and order a kit,
Oh, got it, got it.
then it starts running.
Ah. So that way you don't have to have people pulling parts.
Yes.
Whoa. This is crazy. So it runs 24 hours a day?
Yes.
Whoa. It says KW Automotive on it. This is just all of the parts that need to build a kit, right? All of these parts need to build a kit, and whoever orders it online, this machine just does it automatically. And at the end of the assembly line, it's a fully built kit. That is too nuts. Look at this. How much do you think this cost? Oh my God. Look at this machine. What blows me away is how fast it moves. Like, it launches up so fast at such a high rate of speed. Like, look at these things. I can't tell which one's going up or down. Like, this one's got to go up because this one's on the bottom here. Okay, so this one's gonna go up. Now that it has the parts. Look at this thing. This is so now this thing's gonna go, I don't know, maybe pull parts. This is a level that I didn't understand, that I didn't even know existed.
It's amazing. I'm trying to figure out if we can get this for my shoes in my closet. Just hit a button, like 23, and then.
So when somebody here in the SD online shop and order his kit, and even you're looking for, I want this kind of color for my springs. Maybe you want to have orange, then you want your only tech, and then the machine is running and grabbing all the stuff.
Crazy.
So we have here in this automatic warehouse round about 27,000 different boxes with parts.
And is it mostly filled?
It's all filled, and we use the tiny parts because in 1 hour we can ask the machine for 630 boxes per hour coming in and out, and all is going via these converter belts to the places where we assemble the shocks. And later the coilovers. On this side I have springs.
Oh wow.
Here I have only a big one. When somebody wants for his Nissan or for his E36 a different color. Now
that's another machine?
Here's another machine is driving around.
Bro, that machine has its own transformer.
Yes, it's bigger one.
Oh my God.
Now this machine is looking for springs, and now we're going up and checking where the powder coating is for the springs.
Okay.
Because you can put your favorite color on the spring.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is crazy. Whoa, look at it go, look at it go. Lewis, you could ride on that. It's like a ride.
Roller coaster, dude.
Roller coaster.
Roller coaster.
KW roller coaster.
Dude, that is a special nightmare that I didn't know I had. Could you imagine? Look at this. Could you imagine running away from this thing right here? Look at this. Look, this is like, it's like Indiana Jones, like running away from this machine coming towards you.
Yeah.
What the hell? Of course, yes.
Yeah.
Definitely do not go in there because this thing will knock you out.
I have no idea what's Somebody wants blue. We have a coilover brand called AP. Sportfahrwerke in Germany, they get blue colors. But then we have customers, they want red springs. They're getting red springs. And here, these are the different
Oh, this is so cool.
Numbers when you have.
So like I have a couple that are pink,
Yes.
and I have a couple that are yellow and orange too.
Somebody want to make a Hello Kitty special GR Yaris?
Yeah.
So get a Hello Kitty.
You laugh, but that's what's on my GR Yaris. Because I just wanted it to stand out, you know?
You want to stand out, and when you're going,
Yeah.
you were in ultra race. You see a lot of people displaying their cars
Yes.
and putting away the wheels so you can see how clean is the build. So somebody's want to have a different color.
I love that.
You can also, you need the TÜV numbers, but you also can make your own happy birthday signature, something.
Yeah, I
like
put
this.
my name on
Or
all
you
mine.
Put your name on.
Yeah.
Well, so you wouldn't lose them?
Yeah,
Is it like lost and found?
Right.
If you leave them behind somewhere, you're like, oh, those are mine. 'Cause they're my
Yeah,
name.
exactly.
Yeah, that's definitely hilarious.
Now maybe we can look to, so you see a little bit from the factory.
What is that?
This is all the KW factory.
Uh-huh.
And here on the left side you see the new factory plumbing and construction. So, and here's the roof where we have this.
Wow. This is where all the springs get baked. Well, that's it. As you guys can see, we made it all the way through. We started the trip in the UK, drove it all the way to Ultrace. Then from Ultrace, we drove it around that town. Then to the Nürburgring. Then from the Nürburgring, we went to Fichtenberg. Fichtenberg, we went to Munich. Munich, we went to Stuttgart. Stuttgart, we went to Dortmund, which is where JP Performance is, which is where this beautiful Pace Museum is. And then now we're gonna finish off the trip with a short drive to Amsterdam. It's about 2.5 hours. That's where we're dropping it off to the port to get exported to the US. This is all thanks to our friends from Pennzoil. As you can see, they sponsored the car and they sponsored our whole trip, this entire content series. Love what they do, and right now they're doing a campaign called Long May We Drive, and we're promoting exactly that. We're just driving as much as we can. For this short trip, we did 4,000 kilometers, over 4,000 kilometers in just a short period of time, and we did a bunch of laps on the Nürburgring. The one thing that didn't break, of course, was the replacement engine, and we're really stoked on that. And of course, a big special shout out to Yokohama Tire. They supplied the AO52s for this vehicle, and it kept us safe through all the rain, all the miles, all the 140 plus mile per hour runs on the Autobahn. They worked great, all conditions. We're super stoked to work with partners that care about what we do and care about car content and of course car culture. So thank you guys for watching. See you guys in the next video.